Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the video on using trig to find an angle. So this is going to be very similar to what we just learned. We're also going to use SOHCAHTOA. All right, so there's going to be 3 formulas that we're going to need, and I'm going to go through those in this video. So please make sure either you have this printed out and you're taking notes on here, or if you don't have a printer, which is fine, just make sure you're taking really good notes in your notebook or on a separate sheet of paper. Okay, so before we can do our formulas, I just want to remind you how to label your triangle, okay? If you have a right triangle and everything is in relation to angle theta, right? I'm going to label the sides opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse, okay? So remember we said that the side across from the right angle is the hypotenuse. The side across from the angle theta, across from means opposite, so this would be opposite. The side next to the angle would be adjacent. Okay. Now remember we said that the triangle could look a little different. We could have a triangle, but our angle is up here, right? What if that happened? Well, we still have our hypotenuse across from the right angle. Now, this angle here, right, across from the angle theta would be, this side here would be the opposite side, and this side would be my adjacent. So you want to make sure you put your pen in the angle you're trying to find, label the sides from that angle. Okay, so formula number 1. To find angle theta, okay, you're gonna do, and I'll show you in your calculator, something called inverse sine. It looks like sine to the -1. It's this weird thing, and I'll show you later how to type that in your calculator. But sine is just opposite over hypotenuse. So we're gonna do opposite over hypotenuse. And you're noticing the similarities between what we learned before, right? Sine is still opposite over hypotenuse, except this time you're gonna see the calculation's a lot easier, and we're just gonna type this in our calculator. Formula 2, theta is going to equal inverse cosine, okay? Now remember, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So adjacent over hypotenuse. So it's still the same general idea. And finally, our third formula is going to use tangent, which is opposite over adjacent. So theta could equal inverse tangent, which is opposite over adjacent. So before we leave the video, you're going to want to make sure you have everything copied down. SOHCAHTOA, you want to have the 2 different triangles copied down and labeled correctly. And you want to have the 3 formulas that we're going to need labeled and written down exactly. So if you need to pause the video at any point to make sure you have it written down, please do so. In the next video, I'm going to show you an actual calculation. For the next video, you're going to need to have your calculator handy, or you can use your computer calculator, or you can use your cell phone calculator. I will see you soon.